Black Fox. Yeah, actually, I just started streaming, so no worries. For some reason, my category didn't change either from last time. Despite the fact that I changed it before I started. There we go. Alright. Come on. Brush you. Not help. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see what I can do about that. Meep. There we go. Not sure how. Actually, I'm thinking it might be the mic. Do 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 do. There we go. All right. Do I have the stave off? Let's see. Yep. Hey, Gray. Willkommen. Yeah, sorry, the internet's been finicky. Oops. That's not the show. How is everyone's evening going so far? All right, it's better than bad, so I'll take that. Wow, it's the music that plays whenever I do anything. Have you know that this page I'm currently working on is going to be slated for June. Oh, we are ahead of the game. And who knows, maybe before the end of the year they'll get out of town. Ha ha! Good luck. Oh, nice. Because I know me, and my memory being as bad as it is, happy June birthday. All right, Hatch Day is coming up at the end of the month. Oh, you know what? That's what's sketching this the other night, and I was like, what is wrong with this? Why doesn't this work? And it's like, because I completely moved the arm. There we go. What's everybody up tonight? Obviously, I'm drawing comics. What's everyone else doing? That's the pencil zip. Come on, man. Oh, am I a big dummy? I am a big dummy. Look at that. All right. Well, at least I wasn't a big dummy for long. Or, no, actually, I could just convert that, couldn't I? There we go. Better. Not much. Here it is, a Thursday night. Should be out rocking the town. By that logic, I should also be out, quote unquote, rocking the town. This is a clear case of do what Zib says, not what Zib does. Blizzard, eh? We had rain, which is appropriate for this song. Just a very rainy day, little thunder. Spent some time at the Office Cobalt gig, and the power flickered for a bit and melted somebody's phone charger. It smelled like burnt plastic all day. It's kind of neat. It's just like, oh, we were that close to getting out of here. Monday to Wednesday. Oof. No, thank you. None. Not a single thank you. Not one. Nope. No, sir. Do. Might even play a game this evening. Who knows? The world is full of magic and mystery. Fabian Zeb might actually play a game. Well, I'm glad you didn't get snowed in, at least. You like my incredibly accurate lyrics? I know the Japanese lyrics here. something Japanese. I don't quite know the song, but I can hum along. This bit's kind of old, rather played out too, but I'll do it anyway, 'cause you have no choice to not listen to it. Bad jokes, lots of bad jokes. Yeah, shoveling, man. Shoveling is no joke. I have a heat gun that I use for all kinds of stuff, but one of the things I would love to use it for is not shoveling, like the act of melting snow with a handheld device in order to avoid shoveling, because I'm not a fan. And all the shovels they make in my size are kids' shovels, so they break after like 5 seconds of actual shoveling. How are you doing, Gray? Or are you just you hanging out playing a game tonight? Oh, that's right. I have to recalibrate my printer at some point tonight. I've been busy with dog work. We have since learned, unless it is not known, or unless it is known, we have since learned that our pooch, our little Roscoe Bosco, as I have taken to calling him, that dog is like maybe 2, like at the oldest. You got new emotes. It's very impressive. It's very excellent. Good job getting more emotes. I'm drawing stuff and people do. This is another one of those pages that I had completely done line-wise, and was reasonably happy with it. But then I just kind of looked at it and I was like, you know what? There's something about it that doesn't flow right, or there's something about it that doesn't feel good. So I have since done a new re-ink, and it's gone a lot better than the other one. Like I actually quite enjoy this one. Do. Zib, you could use the line tool. Line tool would be easier to use, Zib. Why don't you use the line tool, big dummy? Hey, it's a long dog. That's a long dog in the chat. You say otter, I say dog. Otter, dog. Otter, dog. What is an otter without being essentially a water dog? I ask you. All right, let's stab back down to 0 so I can do some more This is a fun technique that I learned from Amelie Belcher. She's a very talented um, artist, anime artist. She's particularly does anime. She's well known for her love of Jeff Goldblum. But she was saying when you're doing vegetation, don't do this leaf thing. It takes too much time. It doesn't look right. Instead, she was like, if you're at a far enough distance, take off any stabilization you might have on your pen, and then holding your pen like at mid length, like not the regular like for me, I have a withered claw that I hold my pen in, but her suggestion was hold it near the middle, and then point the tip of the pen at the screen, and then just using the tension in your hand, use it to make an uneven, organic style bush or tree. See that? Nice uneven kind of bush. There we go. Can even do it on the bottom. Do 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 do. Instead of being in an ambiguous area, I have decided to put this little scene with Kisuke and Katya in a park. Do do do. Do do do. Oops. I've been getting the writing bug lately, and a good friend at my Cobalt office gig was very, very kind, and she had a gift membership for Masterclass, and I've been watching Dan Brown, the guy who wrote the Da Vinci Code, and a bunch of other books, and he's got some really solid advice. I'm considering absolutely looking into writing. Because if a kobold is not doing something, they are probably dead. And, forgot to mention, I will be at Texas Furry Festa, this Furry Fiesta, this next coming week. That will be a long drive. I will need to have several phone books to keep me at proper driving level. Little party otter I got going on there. Or a party coon. This is that panel that I shared. God, I love embarrassing him. Let's get stat back up. Oh, it is on. What? Yeah, likely no stream until I'm back from that. Just because that's a very long drive. I will likely be back on Monday. of that week, that next week. But that is I think a 9.5 hour drive, something like that. So yeah, I will probably not be in streaming mode. I will be in getting back to my house where my bed and TV is. Yeah, it's a long drive. In fact, I think I'll be leaving for Dallas some like 4, maybe 5 in the morning. That is going to be a monster kind of day, I think. That is going to be a day that is sponsored entirely by Monster Energy. And Red Bull, but only the summer Red Bull, the yellow one. Oh, God, that's the only good one. I've tried the other Red Bulls, and they are just more like Red bullshit. Am I right? Tropical one. Tasty. Tastes like summer. I do to stay awake. Sometimes I need them. I do coffee most of the time, though. And today I was dragging. I was dragging pretty bad, so I think I had like 3 cups of double coffee. So, yeah. Yeah, double coffee is the when you take like I have an instant coffee drink that I bring in, and it's when you take an instant coffee and then you pour coffee into it. So not exactly jet fuel, but it will keep you going. I have not tried Coca-Cola coffee. That sounds not like my bag. I like very broad, very like sweet coffee. You can barely call it coffee. There's coffee involved. Cappuccino is like the closest I get, really, to regular big kid coffee. See, now I'm glad I didn't try it. Sounded awful. Yeah, no, coffee should not be fizzy. You should have brought the coffee back and been like, I'll take my $1, please. The $1 you owe me for trying this horrible coffee. Like, this is a cute little picture of them, isn't it? Look at how cute they are. They're so cute. That is the ear that is going to be visible, so I should probably use that. I found my keyboard for my magic rectangle. Very, very happy to be using it again as opposed to trying to select everything manually. I have missed key commands. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's cute. It's funny, I know this is from Tunic because I literally played the game, but it sounds like one of those like subliminal self-help tapes. You are the master of your own destiny. Para español, oprino número 2. Haha. Yep. It sure is whatever you said. I don't speak French. Not even Canadian French. There's nothing wrong with French. my gosh. Today I saw the Internet Archive, which is steadily becoming one of my favorite things. But the Internet Archive was like, hey, by the way, we have they have a downloadable version of KidPix. I don't know if you remember that program from back in yon day. It was quite a day. But it was one of the first kind of graphics programs that kids could use on the Mac. And man, it was very formative. It was very formative. Ah, you're the master of your own destiny. Okay, well, see, that's I don't speak French. Oh no, don't tell me the app. No, don't tell me the pencil's gonna die. Oh god. Boo. It's alright, we'll work until it dies and we'll play a game. How about? I think that we'll do that. We'll do that. We will do that. And that'll be fun for everyone, don't you think? Welcome to the Fabian Zib stream where we do 34 minutes of art and then 2.5 hours of games. Oh, man. Eh bien, tu devrais apprendre. I have no idea if that's even remotely close. But I'll tell you, if you're gonna talk in the forgot that charge the pencil. Yep. Keep speaking French, I'm gonna ban you. Black Fox, if you keep speaking French, I'm gonna accidentally ban you again. Each time more accidental than the last. And it was really less of a forgetting to charge the pencil, and more along the lines of, I forgot I had to. I have been drawing so goddamn much the last couple days. It's insane. I am shocked that the pencil has lasted this long, honestly. I've been spending hours drawing. It's ridiculous. Not even bragging. I'm just saying, for some ridiculous reason, I got it in my head like, I'm going to just sit and draw for like 4.5 hours. And then I would. And then I would get up from my seat and instantly fall down because my legs had atrophied. I use a different... Yeah, it was much less saturated. That's better. Yeah. A sentence I would never have thought to say as a kid is, I'll get my quarter back if I return the cart. Although I find myself saying stuff like that a lot more lately. Like, oh man, I forgot to charge my pencil, or I forgot to charge my watch. That's a big one. Used to be back in the day, you'd have to wind your watch. It's made with fine Swiss precision parts and springs and such. Man, I don't even know what kind of a mood I'm in tonight. Ori? No, unfortunately, I don't think. Actually, now I'm on a mission here. Let's find out. That's what I thought. Yeah, my streaming computer is a Mac, and I would happily stream Ori and the Blind Forest. Problem is, I think I would end up with a ton of input lag because the PC that I'm playing it off of is like 30 feet away, behind several walls. So I got some walls. Got some walls going here. I do own Ori, and I do own the sequel. So once I have a better setup for that, I will stream that, because it's a fun game. It's a beautiful game. Visually, it's a treat. It also pulled that same shit that other games do, where in the first 10 minutes I'm crying because freaking stupid games with their making me feel things. It's like, I don't want to feel stuff. I just want to jump and hop and shoot cute little bolts of magic. Just let me do that, please. Zib cannot do that at the office. Yeah, the music's beautiful. It is a visual treat. It is a very, very nice game. I actually have not played it now in a couple of years. I got to a point where I was just like, oh my god. And I guarantee you, I was not very far. I was not very far at all. Because that game is just as much platformer as it is puzzle. And it is precision platforming. It's another reason I really don't want to play it streaming, because I know that it is mostly precision. Oops. That is not what I wanted. What I wanted was for this to be the clear one, yeah? Oops, then with the getting rid of the superfluous lines. Not gonna lie, character I missed the most is, it was not the water escape level, actually. I didn't get that far. You want to watch a stream where a kobold gets pissed off enough to wreck the controller, then watch me play Ori. Oh, man. There were some frustrating moments. There was a rock, I remember. God, I can't even... I completely blanked it out. I completely blanked it out of my memory. Yeah, there was a big rock, and it was really, really pissing me off. It actually reminds me when I first started doing 3D printing, because I would work with the printer for a while, and I would get super pissed at it, because it just would not do what I wanted it to do. So I employed a new tactic called walk away from the damn thing. And I'll tell you what, I learned a lot about 3D printing that way. It was a very handy tactic. And there were entire weeks I didn't touch the machine because I was like, nope, we're fighting. But then eventually I'd just be like, all right, cool, let's do it again. Let's try this again. And I would invariably find and fix whatever mistake I was making. And I learned it. Absolutely the music that plays in my head when I'm stuck in traffic. Yep, well, I don't know anything about the game. I literally just play it because it looks beautiful, it sounds beautiful, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. I think the one I'm looking for is the... It's not the darker bleed, is it? No. Maybe it is? Probably use the... Invert the selection. Maybe if I jack this up a little bit. Where is... I'm trying to find a specific brush that I had used for some of the effects in... What was it? The it was the pages where Hiroko was in the ship, and I used this really interesting like burlap kind of thing, and I don't know if it was this textured blender or if it was some other weird... Is there something keeping me from using this particular brush? Is it just too huge? Is it huge? No. Am I on the right thing? Yes, I am. Okay. All right. Oh, that's right. Brushes are dumb. Okay. Let's jack that up a little bit. That's not quite my... I really just want to find that burlap brush I used. It was so good. It did exactly what I wanted it to. It's not the watery brush. Is it the dry gouache? It is the dry gouache. Yes. Second try. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. All right, good deal. That's the effect I wanted. Very similar to the other brush. You know what we're going to do. You guys know what we're going to do. It's going to be great. I'm going to select... Yeah, there we go. Not the right layer. Find the right one. And then use your shit proper. That's what it was. Okay. Gouache brush. Actually, let's maybe this. You guys see what I'm going for here. For some reason, I just keep messing it up. What if someday you just started to draw the characters hyper-realistic for no reason? I wish I had a better grasp of a realistic style. I love doing comic work. I love doing cartoons. But there are times when it's like, I really wish I could pull off like a Beatrix Potter or I like more realistic kind of Wind in the Willows style characters, because it's a cool style. It really is, but yeah, I do not have a good grasp of that style, unfortunately. Be cool though. I actually think it'd be really interesting to make the characters hyper realistic. In fact, if I remember correctly, I got one piece of fan art that was really cool, and it had a very realistic raccoon Kisuke on Thunder, and it was awesome, and it was pretty cool. I actually really liked the idea. Victor Leoro. Also, if they were hyper realistic, then Katya would be even bigger than Kisuke now. And Kisuke and Hiroko would probably be closer in size. Kisuke would also be fat. He'd be a roly-poly little fella. Actually, he'd be funny to draw. He'd be super funny to draw. As like this like blobbish little rectangle. Oh, we lucked out. One of our good friends is actually going to be watching little Roscoe. They'll be staying at the house with Roscoe. So, very nice. Very happy about that. Really didn't want him to have to be in a kennel or a boarding facility. So, be a smoother trip to Texas because of it. Desaturate that a little bit. Slowly learning a little bit more about color, and I'm learning that a lot of the times when colors are really saturated, they tend to be less attractive. They just don't look as good. Not quite there yet, but I'm learning. I'm learning more about color. Never said I was a good student. Ever. Sitch was never Sitch. I would like to use the fill bucket. Thank you. stretchy, stretchy. That electric organ in the Persona 5 soundtrack just evokes so much 60s, like 60s psychedelic rock. It's pretty cool. I like it. That's a cool choice. That was a very cool choice. Kisk buddy, you are a little unstabilized. Whoop. That's better. If I mentioned how happy I am that Kisuke's hair is back to the way it should be. Oh my god. Like, no, it'll be really cool. It'll show the passage of time. It's just like, yeah, it also shows the passage of my patience. Oy. Okay. Keys, buddy. There we go. Alright. Can't have that. Your little cowlick has to be white now. Because you vampire. Durr. Yo, you vampire there? Bro, you vampire? You gotta tell me if you're a vampire. It's like the law. You gotta tell me. Bruh. Has anyone here seen Interview with the Vampire? The movie. Or read the book, for that matter? Interview with the Vampire. Like the book that made Anne Rice actually notable. No. Ugh. I highly suggest it. It's very good. Corey Feldman's in it. And it was kind of like the basis of like contemporary vampire movies. Really. Yeah, it's a really good movie. I had never seen it. And then the roommate was just like, you should watch this. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I will. And I did. It's a good story. Very good story. Good story, Zip. Still think this is the best song in Delta because it's so good. Man, it's just got everything. Got a real big anthem part. Lots of good harmonies to start. There is a sense of urgency, grandiousness, and something else. Everyone should play Deltarune. All right. That song shouldn't get me as much as it does, but I really love it. Actually, let's just select outside the liner. Why? Why do you do this? I'd really like to know. Oh, am I on the wrong layer? I am totally on the wrong layer. Look at me. Do, do, do. That's better. Why, yes, that earring is new. I can update my characters however I please. Yeah, look at that. He's got a little earring, doesn't he? Kind of nice, too, because it really breaks up all the gray in his head. He's got these two different values of gray. And initially, I was trying to make them cooler, but they're slightly warm. I wouldn't say they're like warm colors, but they are slightly cool colors. They lean that way anyway. And yeah, it breaks up all the cool tones with a nice warm yellow, which I find very nice. Guys, we coloring. Getting some nice different colors in here. Getting some pretty pinks and salmons. What? Akira Toriyama? Are you kidding me? I just wanted to go to the news. Oh my god. Are you serious though? Oh man, I have to look it up now. I have to look it up. What? Oh no! Oh man! Holy crap! I'm not on. I am on Twitter, but holy crap! End of an era. Oh, my heart. Damn. Oh, F's in the chat. F's in the chat for Akira Toriyama. Damn, that is awful. I know the Japanese voice actress for Bulma passed away only like a year or two ago. I guess she had a heart attack while she was driving, but she managed to pull over. I guess she recognized what was happening, but she just passed away. Oh, how sad. Oh man. That was on March. Gosh, that was like a week ago. Oh, wow. Where am I? Oh man, that's so sad. Sorry, that just really bummed me out. Oh man. Man. Ugh. I was just thinking the other day, I was like, I should watch more Dragon Ball Super. It's like, oh, man. F's in the chat for Toriyama-san. Ugh. I hope his family's okay. 68. That's, man. It's not old, you know? You humans. Man. End of an era. End of an era. What's even... For me, what's very sad is that not only did I love Toriyama's work in Dragon Ball and Chrono Trigger, obviously, but Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest was one of my favorite game series, and he did all the character designs. So, probably not, in the most recent years, he probably didn't, but, or he maybe just supervised, but still... Oh, that's terrible. And the fact that he was going for so long just was inspiration for me too to keep doing my comic. Oh man, oh man, oh man. No, I'm really sorry to hear that. This is most unwelcome news. Yeah, no, he definitely left behind a huge, impressive legacy. And lots of beloved characters, and I mean, he basically invented Japanese Superman. But wow. I was just thinking the other day too about Yu Yu Hakusho, because it's such a great anime. And I didn't realize the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho, who also contemporarily did the anime and manga of Hunter x Hunter, but I didn't realize he's married to the lady who made Sailor Moon. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Yeah, he's married to the lass that does Sailor Moon. How nice is that, right? Small world. Keeping it in the family. Gray, have you ever watched Yu Yu Hakusho? Because I'm telling you, worth the watch. And actually, it's kind of nice because it just had its 30th anniversary, which... Oh, you watched it the best way possible. Good on ya. Good on ya. There was a remake of Sailor Moon. It came out not terribly long ago. It was like a reboot. Yes. Oh my God. I see you were a man of culture as well. Oh, Jay Cook, my man. Love that guy. Yeah, it was like a reboot. Gosh, I think it came out in the late 20-teens, something like that. I want to say anyway, because I remember there was this big hullabaloo about it. That Sailor Moon is going to be back on TV, and it was like, oh really? What? And it wasn't bad. It wasn't tremendous, but it wasn't bad. But yes, Yusuke Urameshi is absolutely Justin Cook's best role. The Yusuke scream is, you will never hear it in another character. It is such a great tone. Just I mean, speaking of Toriyama, I have watched so much Dragon Ball. So, I've heard Sean Schemmel and Goku's Japanese voice actor do plenty of screams. But Justin Cook, out there. Just out there. Really fit Yusuke. Really fit everything. I actually got a chance to meet Chuck Huber, who's the voice of Hiei. And super cool guy. Super cool. Has like 8,000 children. I swear. But super cool dude. Super fun. Neat to talk to. Got his autograph. Very cool guy. Okay. Do I have... I don't think I do. Let's see here. I have to find a thing. There it is. I recently pushed up a lot of my pages by getting rid of a couple unnecessary ones. So now all my dates are wrong on my files, but they're not. They're actually not wrong on the comics themselves. You met Bo Billingsley at a con in Lubbock. He's very personal and patient with my questions. Bo Billingsley, remind me what he's been in. I'm probably gonna kick myself because the name sounds super familiar, but I have not. My brain has not caught up with me yet. Oh my god. Yeah. All right. Okay. You can take my anime card or cut a corner off. I don't know what we're doing to these anymore, but yeah. Bo Billingsley. What a cool dude. From what I understand, yeah, that's just who he is. He's just a really cool, down-to-earth guy. I will say Steve Blum is also a really nice dude. I actually subscribed to his voiceover class for a little while. Little too steep for me to keep going. Just a very expensive class. He had like a 50% off sale for new classmates, and it was cool. It was interesting. There were a lot of voice actor guests that came on talking about VO and getting into it and everything. But yeah, I think at full price it would have been something like $1,500, and I was like, yeah. So I will try to find something else. Yes. Spike Spiegel, Tom from Toonami. Jeez, I oh yeah, that's right, Brimstone. Yeah, I was really happy when I heard that he had gotten into Valorant. Much like I was very happy to hear that Matt Mercer had gotten into Overwatch. He plays. I don't know if you've ever played Valkyria Chronicles. It is a strategy RPG in an alternate World War II. And he plays. It's one of those things where it's like, I love Steve Blum, and he plays very interesting characters, but he always is Steve Blum. Like, that's his voice, Because everyone hears him, they're like, Spike, Tom, and it's just like, it's the same voice. It's the same thing with Chuck Huber. Chuck Huber, who did the voice of Hiei in Yu Yu Hakusho, sounds the same in everything he does. It's fine because he's hilarious, but But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I hear this character, I'm like, oh my god, that's Steve Blum being Steve Blum again. and that's just how some VOs go. It's really interesting. Some people are just character actors, and they come up with all these different voices and different sound effects. Like oh god, what's his butt? The voice of Optimus Prime, Peter Cullen. Haha, I actually remembered. But yeah, Peter Cullen has like one voice, and yes, Pat Warburton. Yes, absolutely. Which has absolutely nothing to do with his talent. He is a very talented dude. He is my favorite part of The Emperor's New Groove. He is one of the most underrated characters. Yeah, he is fantastic. Kronk is easily one of the best Disney characters. He's one of the best Disney villains that has come out in like the last 20 years. Mainly due to the fact that he is so bad at being a villain. Yeah, the poison for Kuzco. The poison specifically made for Kuzco. Kuzco's poison. Yeah, there's definitely some folks out there that like their voice is just that. That's all. It's like Jerry Seinfeld. Seinfeld's not going to do a voice. His voice is the voice. So why would he bother? Oh yeah, I adored that movie when it came out. Not even a David Spade guy. I don't mind David Spade. He's just not my favorite comedian in the world. Yeah, no, I remember that movie coming out, and I was just like, this is gold. Like, this entire film is so well done. It really deserved more than it got, because it definitely fit the Disney archetype at the time, because they were like cranking out movies that just were not that great. And then they did this, and if I remember correctly, they were like, yeah, this isn't going to go anywhere, and it ended up being just this smash hit. People loved it, and they didn't do anything good with it. I mean, they just kind of, they put out like Kronk's New Groove and stuff because they recognized who the actually best character was. Weird little note, Justin Cook also was the voice of Raditz in the first couple episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Weird. And he was the announcer in the Budokai tournament. But something I thought was funny was there was an announcer in a tournament in Dragon Quest XI that they were absolutely channeling Justin Cook. Like, they were 100% like went to the anime and went, there we go, that's what we're using. It was pretty awesome. It was amazing. Dragon Quest XI, very good game, I will say. Not enough hot dragons in it, but I will take what I can get in this dragonless hellscape you people call Earth. Oh man, yeah. Sorry, Gray. I didn't mean to like nerd out there for that long. Oh, Dragon Quest IX. I loved that one. That was on the DS. That was a fun game. That was cool because you got to build your own party. I really enjoyed that aspect. It's actually one of my favorite parts of 3 that I was so glad they brought back. And then I thought it was neat that they did that weekly thing where they would release like character stuff in the inn. So like famous Dragon Quest characters would stay at the inn, and then you could get their stuff. Oh man, Dragon Quest Builders 2 is an awesome game. I didn't realize, just ignorance on my part, I didn't realize that Dragon Quest Builders is It's basically an alternate universe, but it's canon. Squeenix had said that this is the universe of Dragon Quest, or specifically Dragon Quest 1, when the descendant of Erdrick joins the Dragon Lord. I was like, what? So I looked it up because I was like, God, it's been a million years since I played the first one. And sure enough, at the end of the game, you walk all the way down into Cannock Castle and you find the Dragon Lord at the very bottom, and he's some little boop. He's just this little dude. And he's just like, if you join me, you can have half the world. And of course, there's like a yes or no. And if you hit yes, the game's over. But Dragon Quest Builders apparently takes place in the world where that happens. So, the hero's just like, oh, sure, Dragon Lord, I can take half the world. That'd be kind of sweet. And then the Dragon Lord kills him, and the world falls into despair. It's kind of cool. I was like, whoa, they really thought about that. Dragon Quest IX also had your favorite intro scene at the time, right next to Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I'm going to have to watch a video of it because it's been so long. But I do remember the gameplay. Actually, if there's a Dragon Quest game that needs to be redone, or like an HD version put out, 9 is definitely a contender. God, I still have the player's guide for 9. It's huge. It's like the biggest one I've ever had for a Dragon Quest game. I think I have 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I did get 7 because 7 came out on the 3DS, and then 8. I have that on the PlayStation 2 and the 3DS. The 9. Yeah, I have all those guides because there's so much crap. Have to say my favorite Dragon Quest, intro is, gosh, it's kind of a tie. It's kind of a tie between Dragon Quest 4 and Dragon Quest 5. If you have not played Dragon Quest 4 or 5, I highly recommend them. They're very, very good. If you like story in your RPGs, I would hasten to tell you that it is the finest example of the series. And other people can disagree, and I will fight them. I will fight them hand to claw. Dragon Quest is great. It's one of those. It's one of those games that I can just throw in and just relax. Like I can throw it in and play it, and then I will be gone for like 2.5, 3 hours, just enjoying this game and its world and mechanics and everything. At some point, now I would need a very tall stack of boxes to get up there. I should show you the many Dragon Quest figures that I have found at anime conventions in days past. I have the 2 of the main female leads from Dragon Quest 5. I've got one of the best characters from Dragon Quest 4. Eric from Dragon Quest 11. Do I have any other ones? Nope. Those are the only ones. Looks like a purple paladin. I could see paladin, I suppose. He's very charismatic and sweet. That could be better. not dramatic enough. Maybe I don't even need a dramatic nosebleed. Brawl was cool. Yeah, Brawl was interesting. I was a big fan of Melee when it came out. That was a big fun time. I'll just go with the simple one. I think that's funnier. First Blood. Slayer. That was one of the interesting things with the first Halo, I remember, because it was one of the first, like, major first-person shooters on the console. But I thought it was really interesting that you could create custom games. That was a very interesting aspect of that. We made a bunch of games. One of my personal favorites was called Billy, and it was just one person at random was invisible, and then everyone else was basically screwed. I think it was pistols only, too. Go, look at that. Hour and 25 minutes. Not only did we complete ye old inking, but we also completed some colorization. Very nice. Very nice. Actually, why don't we do a little bit? No, let's keep it desaturated and then do a little bit more of a bluish white. Bring it back up. And there we go. God, yes, I remember Vines. I miss Vine. Vine was hilarious. That's where Marlon Webb got started. And Marlon Webb is a funny person. I like their stuff. I've been to several conventions where people have been doing the Take On Me bit that he did, and I adore it every time I see it. That is also, like, legit one of the sweetest videos. Like, I just adore it. I find it so weirdly wholesome. Oh, do I have a canopy brush? That would be way cool if I did, because I don't want to have to go digging for one, but I'm probably going to have to. Oh, I don't want to use the blender either, because it's not going to do what I want it to. Dog on the roof. I remember that. That one was good. Oh God, watermelon! Oh man, I love watermelon. They almost drowned while boating, but I've got watermelon to keep me floating. God damn it. Curse you, Gray. Curse you. Ugh. It's gonna be in my head now. It's in there now. You have summoned it forth. It's the best possible thing that could have happened, so. Was this a canopy brush? I have forgotten. No, that was hearts. Actually, that's really cute. Aww. Little hearts. Watermelon does taste good. It absolutely does. To stray from it is to deny that one has good taste. Yeah, it's hard. Like every time I go to the store, especially in the summertime, every time I go to the store and I manage to, with all of my strength, select a watermelon in my tiny cart. I will always refer to it, like I'll see it and I'll think to myself, watermelon. It's wonderful. I was having this discussion actually not too long ago. I was talking about the old internet. Your grandma puts salt on watermelon. Well, to be fair, my dad used to salt ham, so I think he would salt a salad if he could. But no, I was having this conversation not too long ago. We were talking about the internet, and having come to this realm in a time when the internet was new and novel and different, it's so weird to see what it is now. Because when I first enjoyed the internet, it was entirely run by nerds. Just the nerdiest nerds. It was an incredible trip down nerd lane. And all of the cool stuff people were doing, it was all nerd stuff. Yeah, doesn't he? But that's what I was talking to my roommate about it, and I had said the internet was cool until the pretty people took over. And it's like it was no longer the realm of nerds and weirdos and geeks. It was all, companies and spokespeople and celebrities and stuff. It fundamentally changed. And not for the better, not in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, even before influencers, even before like YouTube was such a popular medium, it was different. It was very different. I remember like making websites on GeoCities and using AIM. Gosh, I even remember BBS pages, like bulletin boards that you would actually you'd post something to it and then you'd have to refresh the page until the whole thing caught up. It was different. It was a very different internet, and I don't necessarily think it was a worse one. It was slower, obviously, but we didn't rely on it for everything. It was a little bit more of an extraneous thing. It wasn't a necessity. Gosh, I've worked at so many places now that they would not be able to run without the internet. It's just so weird. It's very weird. Okay. Fabian Zeb waxes nostalgic about crap he doesn't know about. Okay. I don't think I actually have a canopy brush. Which is unfortunate because I would really like to use one. Could I use... Well, I wonder if I could use this textured blender, if I could change some of the options on it. Ooh, texture. I have eggs. Maybe this will do what I want it to do, actually. Impasto is what it's using right now. Mortar, oil paint, paper, pencil. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a shaded, kind of a shaded look, like there's a canopy and sunlight's coming through it on the other side. Oh, the Da Vinci Brothers. Yeah. No, I just remember. I remember like the first real big memes being like badger, and all your base are belong to us. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Oh man, I don't know if anyone remembers Group X. Group X was hilarious. Just look up Group X Mario Twins. Super funny. Oh, yeah, narwhals. Okay. Because what I'd like to do... Maybe I can use that textured blender and just use it in little bips and bops. Little bips and bops. And we can use like a warm gray and see if that does it. Let's put that on top, actually. Is there... Man, what's the... Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay. Is that why? No, that's not why. Am I on the wrong thing? No, I'm not on the wrong thing. I'm just silly. I need to use a darker gray. Ooh, good grief. Oh, I see. Okay, it's inner. Yep. It's vector only because I am a silly boot. Drop that down a little bit. And can I make a light layer? No, that was terrible. Yeah, I saw Rooster Teeth shutting down. Warner Brothers shut them down. Which, if you were to ask me in 2002, you know, do you ever think Warner Brothers is going to own Rooster Teeth? I would have told you. Those idiots that do the stuff on Halo, those hilarious videos. What are you talking about? Warner Brothers has the Looney Tunes, and that is it. God, that was before the DC Cinematic Universe. That was before streaming. God. Oh, a long time ago. Long time ago. Can I... Maybe if I just do totally... Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm actually... It's funny because I think it was something I just saw today. It was like Rick Griffin was talking about... he's like, every time I think I've made something cool or made that's the best I can make it. It's like, damn it. Yeah, you know, he gets discouraged, but... dang. I need to I think lower the density of this brush and see if I can get more of like a... Just trying to make it as good as I can. Yeah, I didn't quite remember when Rooster Teeth was founded, but I did know that it was back in the aughts. So thank you, internet historian Black Fox. Okay, yeah. Density. Can I drop it to... Let's drop it to 50 and see if that does anything. I think it's definitely a good place to start. Especially with these. I'm reasonably hopeful that the majority of the stuff that they've produced in the past has been backed up a million times by a million users, so not too worried about that. And I'm sure they would be getting outright death threats at Warner Brothers if they did something as dumb as that, so... Here we go. Gotta get them memes. Okay, so if I drop the brush density down a little bit more on the ghost brush, let's drop it down to 20. How does that affect it? Okay, we're getting somewhere. So, get rid of that, and then gonna make this big. Yeah, it's the problem with a lot of these major companies now. They'll buy these internet groups, these internet companies that spring up out of nowhere, riding off of their immediate popularity. And then the minute they do something different or they lose some kind of cultural relevance, because you can't do red versus blue forever. Eventually Microsoft is going to get on your butt. But the minute they try to do something different and it's not immediately billions of dollars, they'll just shut them down. And it's one of my least favorite things about some of these media companies. Okay, let's drop this down to like 200. No. Goodness. Low density, high size, and the brush needs to be like it needs to be blur. It does not need to be blend or anything. Let's soften the edge of this. That's it. Nope. Not what I wanted. I think what I just want to do is I want to drop the opacity a little bit more instead of trying to make this as goofy as it is. Sorry, I talk to myself a lot while I'm doing some of the technical stuff because it helps me to work through it. So, oops, don't do that. Come on, magic rectangle. I am just as surprised as you are, honestly. I say that, and now it's gonna happen, But well, it's been doing okay so far. So we'll see. We're gonna finish this up, and then I can move on to a game. I'll do my dialogue later. Dialogue is my secret time. Yes, save. Actually, that's a good point. I should save this because I haven't saved it in a while. But we're almost done with the drawing portion for tonight, so. All right. Actually, let's see. Let's see what the pen is at. What are you at, pen? Oh, wow, the pen's at like 1%, so good deal. All right. Sabe. Yeah, I apologize for not having more art streams. They are a bit more chaotic for me since there's a lot going on. So yeah, apologize that those haven't been more common, but yeah, I will be getting to those eventually again. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I will be getting back to those. I just have been preoccupied. I'm trying to. I'm definitely trying to. I don't always succeed, but I'm trying. Oh, silly Zib. Let's do this the easy way. Yeah, I am. It's funny because I find myself working on the comics so much that I don't find myself working on like fun pieces as much as I'd like. In fact, I don't think I do any fun pieces right now. And that's not, that's just life. But why are you not doing what I want you to do? Are you on a different layer type? No, you're not. Oh, your density is so low, I think. Yeah, your density is low. Maybe turn that watercolor edge up a little bit. Is there a reason this is... Oh, duh. This is like the third time I've made this same mistake. It's a watercolor brush and it needs to be on a vector layer. Invert and then clear. Oh, for Pete's sake. I don't know why this is being as difficult as it is, but... I'm not happy with how that looks. It's fine. I will go ahead and save this up. Do 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 ba 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 do 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 do. All right. Where? Not running? Oh, it's running. That's better. Maybe it shut off by itself. Entirely possible. I should have had this source ready to go, but... Yeah. That's better. There you are. Okay. Music, you can step back. That is enough for today. Here we are. Okay. All right. Let's see if this. Oh, actually, do I get a chance to change to my gaming form? Ba-doop. I do. Look at that. All right. Let's see if this works. I would like it if it does. That'd be really kind of cool if it does. I don't know if it's gonna. Bep. All right. Let's see if this works. And I'm going to make sure the volume's down before I start because... Oh, hell yeah. That is a bit much. Yep, it was loud. Do I have to set my controls again? Are you for reals? Ay. Oy vey. One second here. Well, that's silly. Why didn't you keep my... All right, well. Okay. Pep. What am I going to do? Okay. And you should save those because that's very useful for me. All right, let's try this again. Nope. That's better. Are you not picking up on the... You're not picking up on the thing, are you? Gosh darn it. Well, it would not be my stream if this wasn't completely messed up. Oh, is it working now? Is it going? Let's see. Yay! It's working. All right, we getting any video here? I would love it if we were. Okay, good. Hooray!
The carvings upon the great stone wall at Shikra tell of a time beyond memory, a time of world-shattering war, when the brave and the desperate rose up against the three masters of evil. They were Morgul, Lord of Beasts, who sent savage armies over the land. Nekros, Master of War, who incited all man to rage eternal.
All right, a couple seconds in, and already a Wilhelm
And
scream.
Olger, the Overlord, who blackened the world with his foul magic. Men and elves, dwarves and beasts, all inhabitants of the world were locked in hopeless, fevered battle against a black fate. Raging like a great fire, insanity swept across the land with the ferocity unmatched in all history.
Listen to those stock sound effects.
But when at last the smoke had cleared, the masters of evil had suffered a crushing defeat. Humiliated, they retreated to a place outside of time, and a black seal was crafted to prevent their return. Of all who fought, only 3 returned to tell the story: a dwarf, an elf, and a human. Though their names were lost in the mists of time, their labor stands yet today, for the Black Seal holds fast, protecting mankind from certain destruction at the hand of the Overlord.
It's Popful Mail! This is the most 90s anime game I could find, and I'm super excited to play it. This game is fully voice acted, by the way, so super fun. But yes, let's go. It's made by Falcom, one of my favorite developers of all time. Oh hell yeah, we're using that RAM cart. And this was for the Sega CD in 1994.
I've got you now, you little criminals! Halt and surrender! You little freaks of nature don't stand a chance! Give it up!
This is another one of those things where the North American translation is super well done.
Get a load of this, you miscreants!
Not gonna lie, 90s anime is a huge influence for me.
Yes!
It's a little loud because the dialogue's kind of hard to hear. But.
I've got you now, Nutscracker. Your choice. Dead or alive, I still get the $500,000 gold reward.
Hey, you are a real funny girl. You make me laugh. Hey, you like a good joke? Ha! Boomba! Ha ha!
Oh yeah, if it isn't this, then it's definitely Slayers, is where a lot of my stuff comes from.
Hey, Boomba, you want my head? Oh, help yourself! Here's a funny trick, eh? Get ready for a big surprise!
Oh man, I biffed it. Again. Well, at least I managed to get his head. It has to be worth something.
Oh yeah, for 1994, this is incredible.
Oh, I wonder if I'm even cut out to be a bounty hunter at all. But if I don't get some cash soon, I'm gonna be in big trouble. There's gotta be another bounty I can go after. My luck's gotta change soon. Wow, a city. Maybe I can sell Nuts' head down there.
Yeah, when you consider the fact that most of the animation of this style was like
new, used,
um,
and everything in between.
like the Philips CDI games that were absolutely terrible. This is leaps and bounds ahead of it. And it's Falcom, so they know what they're doing.
Look what the cat dragged in, would you? No, it's no use, Bounty Girl. Many others have tried, and all have failed. Up to my armpits and bad heads.
Heads? Who said anything about heads? Hey, mister, tell me, where's the action in this town? I'm looking for a big bounty, and I only take the best jobs.
You might be in luck. A new poster just went up on the town's bounty board. A renegade magician turning some bad tricks. Got an uncommon big reward on him.
Great! Thanks for the tip!
It is funny too to see where like the shortcuts and everything were taken.
Move it! Coming through! Step aside! For the capture of the notorious magician Muttonhead, a reward is offered in the sum of 2 million gold. Woohoo! This is my lucky day! I'm gonna be rich!
Yes, same company that made Ys, same company that made the Dragon Slayer series, Xanadu, and Xanadu. That was on the NES, one of the first games I played from Falcom. But yeah, they do the Ys games. They do the Legend of Heroes games. So they do all kinds of great iconic games. But look at the color in this game. Oh, I love this. It has all of the hallmarks of like old Amiga games. Like really bright colors. Fun mechanics, good animation. I love these little raccoon guys. It's almost sad that I have to kill them. Almost. Oh.
Hey! Hey you! Help!
What was that? It sounded, like...
Hey! Are you blind or something? Up in the tree, you dunderhead!
This guy's an ass.
Huh? Oh! What in the world are you doing up there?
Well, there were all these monsters chasing me. There must have been 100 of them, and they had bulging eyes and huge teeth, and then they chased me up this tree, and then the spider dropped down. He almost killed me, but I cut his thread. I have a pocket knife, you know, and then, well, I don't think it's safe to come down. Oh, by the way, I'm Slick. Well, actually, Slick Jr. the Third.
Yeah,
But you can call
Sega
me
really
Slick.
knew how to use
I'm from the
Falcom.
village at the bottom of the jungle. Say, can you
It's a
give me
shame
some
more
help
more
here?
Falcom
Like,
stuff didn't come to
today?
the North American market.
Well, Slick, why'd you leave your village in the first place?
Hey, I was just looking for a little fun and adventure, but I guess my pocket knife just doesn't cut it out here. Say, why do you take me with you? I bet you have lots of adventures. Why else would you have such a huge sword?
Excuse me? I think you're confused. I'm a bounty hunter, not a babysitter, bub. You're on your own.
Bub. Bub is reserved for Wolverine, ma'am. Out of my way, little raccoon dude. Raccoonman. Some type of hoppy little wizard here. Come here. Whoop. Come here. Come here. Yay, you're dead. Oh, there's one of the spiders. Money. I wonder if I can get to Slick. Let's see. Oh, cool. Hop on the tree. There he is. And talk to him. And I will slash him.
Come on, please. You just gotta take me with you. Hey, I'll even pay you, Miss...
Mail, Popful mail. So, you're gonna pay me to make a man out of you, huh? I'm a little too busy, and you sound like a lot of trouble. If I did consider taking you with me, it'd cost you like 2 million.
2 million? Are we talking gold here? Who do you think I am, Slicky Warbucks?
Can't afford me? Tough break, kiddo.
Listen, if you're not gonna take me with you, and by the way, I think that's a big mistake, could you please tell the villagers where I am? It's the least you can do.
Oh, all right. Whiner.
Oh, man. Did I mention that the voice acting in this is really well done? Just that irreverent 90s anime feel to it. Just super fun. I found an apple. I also do like that insinuation. So you're going to pay me to make a man out of you, huh? I find it funny, too, that they have a fall animation. Where if you fall too far, you have an actual, like, a impact animation. And it doesn't do any fall damage, which I think is really nice. Platforming games like this are always cute when it comes to that. Ah, I forgot about the spider. Leaf of some. Ah. Ooh, ambush zone, eh? Oh, it totally does. It totally does. I love that. That just goofy, you know, which, by the way, I think is a huge mistake. A little parenthetical on there. Just makes it so much more personable. Ooh, I am dying. I gotta remember to use my shield. Or use my apple. One of the two. Hey, where did you come from? We don't get many visitors here. Where's my voice acting, sir? I like how her hair wafts behind her as she runs. But just such an Amiga vibe. One of those systems I'd really like to get into, but it just... There's that falling on me. The best kind! Best kind, thick, billowy anime hair. Oh. Can I go down here? I can. Hello. Our job is to kill monsters that fall from the sky.
Another slick caper, eh? What has he done this time? Just the facts, ma'am.
Well, let's see.
Dragnet reference?
Monsters chased him up a tree. Now the dumb kid's too scared to come down, and he's waiting for your help.
Sounds like a second story job. We'll take it from here, ma'am.
I love the 1994 Dragnet reference that people will totally get. Did you find that crybaby slick? Anime storekeeper? How much golds do I have? I only have 540 golds. Cherries are good for your soul. Well, I bet they are. No, I bet they are. Orange, amulet. Oh, there was a heal option. Hang on. Heal costs 70... All right. Talk to me. Another guy with a red cape was here a while ago, too. He said he was on a quest to find his mentor. The path he took is crawling with monsters. I hope he's okay. Me too. Maybe get like a free cloak. Hello, other anime storekeep. What can I be of assistance today? Well, what do you have? A short sword. Ah, 1 gold per HP. Oh, well, that makes sense. Another armor, wood shield. Let's see what I've got, because if I know Falcom, either I have nothing or I have everything that's in that sword. I have a short sword, but I do not have any armor, so let's get some armor. How dare I adventure around in the nude? I can't get armor because I got healing. Can I sell anything? I could sell my apple. Let's kill a few things and then come back and get some leather armor. We need it. You're being trounced by beasts out there. Hello, person.
Well, hi. What brings you here, stranger?
I'm Mail, Popful Mail. You see, I'm looking for a magician called Muttonhead. There's a bounty of 2 million gold on his head.
Oh, well, you're on the right path, because I saw that rotten gingerbread grifter gang pass this way. They're in league with Muttonhead, you know.
What? They were here and you let them get away? Where are they? Which way did they go?
Calm down, Mail. I'm after those crooks too. By the way, I'm Namo. If you happen to find them, let me know, and I'll help you nab them.
Oh, sure. And let you get the reward? Nice try, Haystack.
Well, I'll tell you, Bounty Hunter, I'm very strong. Just keep me in mind, okay?
If you have to tell people that you're very strong, it's entirely possible that you are not very strong. Come here, Spooter. Oh. Yes, she does bounce. I find that very charming. We're very close to a new set of armor. Very close. What's up here? What's in the trees? I think we've already been in this area, but still. Ah. Ah, this must be plot advancement. It's time to head back to the village and get some new armor. Boop. I like the little boot. No! There we are. Leather mail. How much is that sheet? 400 for a shield. That's a bit much. There we are. The only disappointment I have with that is that it doesn't change my character model when I equip stuff. Wish it did. Well, the wood shield will have to wait. There's adventure afoot. Hey, come on, when has a Falcom game ever made it so a shield was worthwhile? Don't answer that, because it's every one of them. Ah! Oh, man. These spiders, man. Ah! Oh, I gotta stop gallivanting around the woods all cavalier. Oh yeah, Falcom has always been quite good at what they do, which is great action style RPGs. I will say I'm not as huge a fan of the Legend of Heroes, but that's mainly just because traditional RPGs are super fun when you're in the mood for it, at least for me. Elf Mountain. Watch for falling out. Elf Mountain, eh? All about that. Ooh, I want up there. I want it. Can I get up here? Can I get up here? No? Damn. I want that treasure. I want it. Probably an apple, but it's fine. Unless this is like Skyrim and it's like 2 gold and a lockpick. It's interesting to me to see some of these enemies too that have these elaborate death animations, like these mannequins that fall apart. It's pretty cool. It's a nice bit of polish, which Falcom has always been really good at. If you happen to like action RPGs, Falcom's a great choice. Oh no! Oh, I died, but I didn't die. Interesting. I must have an elixir of some kind. But if you like action RPGs that are kind of platformy, Falcom made Phazanadu, which is a game on the NES. God, I think it came out in like '89. It has one of the most unique visual styles on the NES. it's just a solid platformer. It's a solid game. Solid action RPG. Just fun. Just a really fun game. I don't think I can get to that platform. This little hidey hole here. Little hidden hidey hole. Hey, it's the dude with the red cloak.
Hello there. Say, I've watched you slice your way up here. Most impressive, I must admit. Who are you?
I'm Mail, Popful Mail. Right now I'm after a dangerous magician called Muttonhead. There's a big reward for him.
Oh? Muttonhead used to be my teacher.
Oops.
He was once a kind and wonderful person. But then, all of a sudden, he turned evil. I'm looking for him to see if I can't find out what went wrong. Actually, I should say I was going after him, but the monster just ahead stopped me dead in my tracks. He's much too powerful for my simple scepter.
Don't worry. I'm sure I can take him. I've had a lot of practice lately. This shouldn't take long.
Okay. Well, be careful. Let me know when it's all clear, okay?
That is the epitome of 90s anime writing. It's like, yeah, my master was a really nice person. Then all of a sudden he turned evil. Well, time to have 800 episodes about this. Any secreties here? No? Looks like a place that's rife with secrets. The Mad Bomber has appeared. Ah! Is that a wizard in a giant wooden battle robot? Or at least a mech suit? Oops. There's gonna be a lot of oops here. I do not like his path. Oh, noes!
Are we there yet?
Game over. No, sir. Not on this day. This day we fight. Much like the artists of Popful Mail, I also cannot do a consistent chest size with a character. Alright, let's try that again. No, save. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Because I didn't... Oh, God. I have to go through all of that again? Maybe I can skip it. Maybe I could skip it. Can I skip it? Yes. Oh, man. And this is 1994. This is, you know, games didn't have that save anywhere kind of mentality. I mean, not most of them. You know, I mean, geez, this game came out maybe a year after Shining Force, which I played on the channel before. And I mean, it's already leaps and bounds ahead of, you know, 1993. Oh, God, please let me skip. Please let me skip. Please, 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 please. Let me skip. Let me skip. Let me skip. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, my God.
Sounded like...
Hey, are you
Open
blind
MU,
or
can I
something?
please
Up in the tree, you
change
dunderhead?
the
Huh?
speed,
Oh, what in the world are you doing
please,
up there?
God.
Well, there were all these monsters chasing me.
Ah,
There must have been 100 of them. And
yes,
they had
yes, I
bulging
know.
eyes
It's like,
and
okay,
huge teeth.
wonderful,
And
wonderful.
then they chased me up this tree, and
Fantastic.
then the spider dropped
Let's
down.
just, yeah,
He
let's
almost killed me, but I cut his thread. I have a pocket knife, you know, and then, well, I don't think it's safe to come down.
I've got a pocket knife, you know,
Oh,
is
by the way, I'm
definitely
Slick. Well,
super
actually,
indicative of
Slick
his
Jr. the
character.
Third, but you can call me Slick. I'm from the village at the bottom of the jungle. Say, can you give me some help here? Like, today?
Oh, God.
Well, Slick, why'd you leave your village in the first place?
Hey, I was just looking for a little fun and adventure, but I guess my pocket knife just doesn't cut it.
Yeah,
out
me and
here.
Slick have a lot in common, especially
Say,
that.
why do you take me with you? I bet you have lots of adventures. Why else would you have such a huge sword?
Excuse me? I think you're confused. I'm a bounty hunter,
I do
not
love
a
the sass.
babysitter, bub. You're on your own.
All right, let's get out. Let's get out of here. If I remember Oh, come on, man. Come on. Talking. Edge guarding like that. Little Smash Brothers there. Little edge guarding. Oops. Cat boy sorcerer making a rug out of you. I was speaking to somebody at work on the phone. It was yesterday, and they had said, "Oh, you have a great radio voice." I was like, "Yeah, I was always told I have a face for radio." I was fortunate they got that. The swing on those spiders is just merciless. Like, that's where all the damage comes from, is when they just swing into you. Badoo.
Another slick caper, eh? What has he done this time? Just the facts, ma'am.
Well, let's see. Monsters chased him up a tree. Now the dumb kid's too scared to come down, and he's waiting for your help.
Sounds like a second story job. We'll take it from here, man.
All right, let's get that leather armor again. And when we get the leather armor, we're going to save the game, because that's what we do. I'll tell you how you can be assistant, sir. Give me some mail. Some leather mail. That's a different game than Popful Mail. Okay, now, save. But that was, I will say, that was a revolutionary thing at the time, was, you know, you can save the game anywhere. You don't have to go into town, find a church, or find a guru or something, or find a save point. It's just, you just save the frickin' game. It's just, that was absolutely not heard of at the time.
Well, hi. What brings you here, stranger?
I'm Mail, Popful Mail.
Talk to a kid.
You see, I'm looking for a magician called Muttonhead. There's a bounty of 2 million gold on his head.
Yeah, talk to a cat like,
Oh, well, you're on the right path.
what was
because
it?
I saw that rotten gingerbread
Was it Neko?
grifter gang
Who
pass
is in
this way.
Secret of Mana?
They're in
I
league with
loved Neko.
Muttonhead,
He was
you
so
know.
cute.
What?
Of course, that was
They
like
were here and you let them get away?
1992,
Which
and
way did
I
they
had no
go?
idea that Neko meant cat
Calm down,
in Japan.
Mail. I'm after those crooks too. By the way, I'm Namo. If you happen to find
By the
them,
way,
let
I'm
me know,
Namo.
and
My
I'll
voice
help
actor
you
worked in
nab
the
them.
accounting department.
Oh, sure. And let you get the reward. Nice try, Haystack.
Well, I'll tell you, Bounty Hunter. I'm very strong. Just keep me in mind, okay?
I absolutely want to use that and stuff. Like, just people are like, like, you know, no, we don't need you for this role. And it's just like, I want to tell you there, hiring manager, I'm very strong. That'd be super fun, actually. Oh yeah, Neko. He was in the original Secret of Mana for the SNES. I don't know if he was in the remake. I have the remake on PS4. I really should play it. But damn that kobold collecting gene. But yeah, he was a little cat merchant that would run around. You'd find him in weird places, and he'd save your game, and he'd sell you crap. That game always made me hungry because all of the consumables were like food. So it's like, oh man, I really need to heal. I need a chocolate bar. And it's just like, man, I can use a chocolate bar in my life. So I guess you could say I can blame pear-shapedness on Secret of Mana. And weird thing about Falcom, again, it's something I've noticed in a few of their games now. Mail has this, like, momentum. So, like, here, you know, just jumping, you know, back and forth is fine, but trying to change direction in midair, you see that? Like, I'm going right and then full left. It's like, there's this weird momentum, and it's like, it's not like a goof up or anything. It's how they do momentum in a lot of the Falcom platformer games. It's interesting. It's very much their thing. Oh, 3/4 of the way up, eh? Let's give it a try. There's no fall damage. Hooah! Oh, there's a bridge here. Well done. All right, let's go. Hey. Yep. Oh my. Oh God. All right, let's try that again. It's like I said, weird momentum. It's not my fault. Weird momentum, not my fault. Weird momentum. Apparently, I don't know what I'm doing. Wow, this momentum thing is super weird. One of those, I'm sure, one of those like self-imposed things to make platforming even more challenging. Nice of everybody to drop big sacks of money. Pretty sure it's all pennies, though. The bag to money procured ratio is pretty. See what I mean with some of these animations? Like completely superfluous, but really nice. All right. By my faith in anime girls. Oh, nope, not today. Not today, Raccoon Boy. You fat cheesecake. In a toga. Note to self, got cheesecake in a toga. Hi-yo! No! I can't win! I just can't win. Oh, damn. Ah, salvage converted to golden town. I see. What you're saying is because he's a raccoon, he's carrying a lot of trash with him. Yeah, it looks like you have to account for the momentum in the jump. So we'll give it one more shot to get this chest, and then we might just save it and call it a night. I have some. Ooh. Okay. There's a drop down mechanic. That's nice. That's good to know. Good to know now that I'm not trying to ascend a mountain of some kind. Ooh. These guys are no joke dropping their heads on me. Nope. Still in my butt. And I don't know if you saw her character model. She has, like, no butt. That's gotta hurt. That's all tailbone right there. That is painful. A painful fall. Fun on the tailbone before. Not fun. Okay. We're gonna jump here. See if that gets us. Alright. Here we go. Oh, yes. For an orange. That's about right. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of movement and nice. Let's get some vitamin C because I have 5 hit points. Apple. That's fine. 65 is better than 5. By my reckoning, an apple gives me 60 hit points. I'm gonna say that's my mathemagician abilities. I literally almost said the wrong number. Come on, Catboy, move. I love her little shield animation. I wonder if I can reflect those bombs the thing drops. There's a question. Oh, get out of my way, fat cheesecake. Just call him cheesecake. I think the game auto heals. At least it did that one time, so I'm wondering if they'll do it again. Let's see. Where did we go? This brings us back inside, so let's go up. Upsies. Upsies. Uppy. There's nothing else uppy. Interesting. All right. Back we go. Out of my cheesecake. There's a pot in my inventory, eh? Look at that elixir! Yeah, I think you're right, Black Fox. I'm in the wrong spot. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, all right. Everyone calm down. I guess we'll bust out our orange. Black Fox, are you kidding me? That orange sucks. How could the decidedly tastier fruit heal me less? And before you say, oh, apples are super tastier than oranges, think again. Apples, specifically apple seeds, contain trace amounts of, you guessed it, everyone's favorite poison, cyanide. Oh, oh. Go off on poison here. And not poison from Final Fight. Yeah, I should go to town. I should get healed. Get some shieldage. Try not to die with 18 hit points left. To town. Oh, nope, spider. There we go. Now we're safe. All right, lady. Let's see. I don't know what an orange gives us. Probably full life with its 180. An orange is $90, and there's no way I'm going to waste $90 on an orange. I can get, what is it? 82. Yeah. That is a savings of 8 gold to just get healed. Heal me. All right. Excellent. All right. Well, I am starting to flag here, so I am going to go ahead and call it for tonight. But this has been a lot of fun. Got a lot of comic stuff done. Started up a fun new game. I actually do want to come back to Popful Mail. This is neat. It's just a very pretty game. It's fun. It's good stuff. Yep, there we go. There we go. There's the tap. There's the foot tap. There's the Sega foot tap. What? What is she? Does she just have a little blank face? What's good? That was great. All right. Well, actually, before we do anything, I'm gonna save because I know me. Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by the stream. This has been a lot of fun for me. I had a really good time. I hope you did too. And I should be back on Monday. And we will draw more and we'll play more. So everybody have a great night. And I will catch you later. Yeah, that's absolutely a harumph. Like, harumph. Yep, there it is. There it is. Harumph. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by.